Hello, friends of Sunday Kehwa Sips. Thank you, Mushtaq Bala and Kashmir Pen, for this wonderful opportunity. And I am back with my favorite book. And I think most of you must have read it. This book, this famous book, this masterpiece of a book, 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. So I always have a bookmark inside these pages, and I keep quoting from the book, and this is one of my favorite books too. So there are many critics who say so many things about it, and right on the top, Salman Rushdie says that this is the greatest novel in any language of the last 50 years. And the New York Times says this should be required reading for the entire human race. And the Guardian says it is enormously, kaleidoscopically, mysteriously alive. Yes, it vibrates, it pulsates, it throbs. And thank you once again. Thank you for listening to me. And I'll just read a paragraph because 2 paragraphs becomes too much. I'll just read a small paragraph from this classic 100 Years of Solitude, 100 Years of Solitude. Many years later, as he faced the firing squad, Colonel Aureliano Buendia was to remember that distant afternoon when his father took him to discover ice. At that time, Macondo was a village of 20 adobe houses built on the bank of a river of clear water that ran along a bed of polished stones, which were white and enormous like prehistoric eggs. The world was so recent that many things lacked names, and in order to indicate them, it was necessary to point. Every year, during the month of March, a family of ragged gypsies would set up their tents near the village, and with a great uproar of pipes and kettle drums, they would display their inventions. First, they brought the magnet, a heavy gypsy with an untamed beard and sparrow hands, who introduced himself as Melquiades, put on a bold public demonstration of what he himself called the 8th wonder of the learned alchemists of Macedonia. He went from house to house, dragging 2 metal ingots, and everybody was amazed to see pots, pans, tongs tumble down from their places and beams creak from the desperation of nails and screws trying to emerge, and even objects that had been lost for a long time appeared from the way they had been searched for most, and went dragging along its turbulent confusion behind Melquiades' magical irons. Things have a life of their own, the gypsy proclaimed with a harsh accent. It's simply a matter of waking up their souls. Jose Arcadio Buendia, whose unbridled imagination always went beyond the genius of nature and even beyond miracles and magic, thought that it would be possible to make use of what useless invention to extract gold iron from the bowels of the earth. So I stop here, and with this, I am beseeching you to read this book, and you'll find treasure in every page. This book, this is a must-read book. So I say toodaloo now, and get hold of this book, my favorite book, and when you go through the book, it will become your favorite book too. So once again, toodaloo, and see you next Sunday. Bye.